Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome to our 11-month-old update. You're seeing some live action footage right now of Sable's typical day-to-day life. It's pretty hard. So I just wanted to update you with the situation with her being in heat, how that's been impacting her mood, give you a weight check and a dimension check at 11 months old, and just talk about things we're still struggling with, things that have been successful, and where we are with everything. So let's get started, huh, Sable? Okay. So speaking a little bit to our past almost 2 weeks now that Sable's been in heat, this coming Monday will be 2 weeks. Her entire demeanor has changed during this time. She's very lethargic, doesn't really want to play a whole bunch. Clearly has never lost her appetite though, but she mostly just sleeps all day. She makes sure she's in the same area as us. She plays for like maybe 5 minutes a day, so she's just kind of a totally different dog. Her energy level pretty diminished. So we're hoping that restores after her heat cycle is over, and we anticipate that being in the next week or two that she gets through this. Excuse you. Thank you. The actual cycle of going through heat, and you should check out our other video that we posted about that, hasn't really been that terrible of a thing to go through at all. I think I anticipated it to be way worse than it has been. Sable goes through about a diaper a day. We have washable diapers, not a big deal. Honestly, the biggest pain is just putting them on and off when she goes outside to go to the bathroom. But she's gotten used to them. We started with like a lift mat with peanut butter to put them on. She would fight us on that a little bit because she had to put her tail through the hole and she didn't like that. But now I don't need the lift mat with peanut butter. She'll just let me put it on. I can't say she's crazy about it, but we've come a long way, and she hasn't torn them off since that first initial time. Center. Sit. Eat. So things that we're still struggling with Sable, if something's going by outside, she's barking at it a lot, looking out the window. Very classic dog behavior. We're still really working on recall. That hasn't really sunk in. Actually, I think it's sunk in. I think it's just more a matter of choice on her part. She is smart enough to know what's going on, but just makes active decisions to not listen sometimes. Some successes that we've had so far since our last check-in, she's becoming much more patient of a dog, and she's just kind of better at existing in general without going too crazy during the day. But I think we finally mastered the mental enrichment that she needs to avoid any sort of craziness. Something that's also changed since her last check-in is we've taken her down from 3 meals a day to 2 meals a day. We were probably a little late to the game in doing this, but that was a transition that was actually pretty easy. I think we transitioned her very slowly over a week, and now there have been zero issues with feeding her just in the morning and in the evening. She obviously gets plenty of treats scattered throughout the day with different training sessions that we have, and it's equivalent to the same amount of food. It's not like we're giving her less food, it's just spread out differently. That said, we are still using puppy food. She is 11 months old. She hasn't quite reached that year mark yet. You can read different things online about when that transition should happen. And right now we're just actively looking at different brands of food that we should be giving her, what type of food we should be giving her as an adult. So if you have any recommendations, we're definitely open to them, and feel free to leave that in the comment section below. Good girl. An upcoming video that we're going to do is a day in the life with a toddler, just like our standard, here's what a day looks like, a weekday, and then we'll do a weekend one too. It kind of showcases all the mental enrichment that we do, the amount of times Sable goes out at this point, the physical exercise we do with her, just a classic day in the life, so you know what to expect with a toddler. Now obviously every dog's different, but this is just our experience with Sable. Good girl. We didn't want to release this video throughout her heat cycle though, because our days have looked a little bit different just with the necessity of going out a little bit more, putting the diaper on and off. Things are a little bit different for us. So that'll come out after we finish going through this cycle of heat. girl, Bear. Good girl. So I know in my last video I linked the custom embroidered sweatshirt that I had made with Sable's face on it. And you can get hats or sweatshirts or t-shirts from that company, and I'll be sure to include that link below too because you don't want to miss out on those. You can get your own pet's face custom embroidered, multiple dogs, anything, your own cat, what have you. Super cool. I'll put the link with the 25% off code below. But actually it's my birthday today, and my future mother-in-law gave me another great present that I just wanted to share with everyone. These sandals have an embroidered retriever on them, and the lighting's not doing too well right here, but they are actually Sable colored, and so it looks like a profile of Sable. I just can't wait for it to be warm enough to wear these. I'll include a link to these below too, just in case you're interested. Thanks again for watching and checking in with us on our 11-month check-in. I can't believe she's already 11 months old, soon to be a year. Stay tuned for future updates. Please leave comments below if you have something you'd like to see in a video, and make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And thanks again for all of your support. Sable, can you say thank you? Thank you.